This is me, this is me, this is where I wanna be. Tryna plant that money tree so the children they could see, they could see, they could see. You could do anything and be anything. They say life is about pretenses.
Hey there, Aquarius. Thank you so much for tuning back in to Om Prana by Collective. I am Hailey, and today we are going to explore your June energies. But before we jump into your reading, I have a quick announcement. If you happen to have a Gemini in your birth chart, or if you know a special Gemini that you'd like to treat, I'm having a 50% discount for Gemini season for all Geminis. So if you're interested in booking an astrological report or an energy reading with me, the link to my website is going to be down below in the description box. Alrighty guys, let's jump straight into prayer and then we can get this show on the road. Divine Creator, we come before you this day with so much gratitude in our hearts. I in particular would like to thank you for placing me in front of the collective of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, Stellium, North Node, and any other strong placements of Aquarius in order to deliver messages of love, light, healing, abundance, and truth for their highest good, sustenance, and abundance for the month of June. I humbly request the presence of my spirit guides, way showers, ancestors, archangels, and guardian angels of my highest light, as well as those of the collective of Aquarius to be present during this reading. I humbly request specifically for the presence of Archangel Uriel, the patron archangel of Aquarius, as well as Archangel Haniel and Archangel Jeremiel, so that they may be able to assist me to channel whatever messages are most needed to be heard for the sign of Aquarius. Thanking you. Alrighty guys, when I was meditating on your energy, I just heard this like chanting of your name, like not a particular name, but like the name Aquarius, and it was like Aquarius. we Aquarius. So some of you, I'm getting, love, BIG. Who doesn't? Man, he's the reason among many other people that I fell in love with hip hop and decided, to get into rap myself. I really love the notorious BIG. RIP to him. In addition to that, well, okay, let's start with the message. I think I'm feeling quite spacey, tapping into your energy. Maybe you guys are in a space where you're just feeling unsure of your direction, so to speak. This can be a direction in either love, finance, your social circle, you're just feeling confused, like what direction you should go, is what I'm getting. Yeah, that's what I'm getting. And then for others of you, there's this song, I don't remember who sang it, but it's just come through. It's let me just sing it and then maybe you'll realize what it is. So it goes, so give me just one more night, 'cause I can't live without you. So maybe this is you feeling that way. Maybe you're feeling confused from your previous actions, you're realizing that you can't live without somebody. Let me just replace this candle. Yeah, some of you may be feeling like you can't live without somebody, and you want them to give you another chance in love or as a friend, apply it where it fits. So, you know, that's you also coming into realization that, you know, maybe you may have lost an opportunity that, you know, you really did want and you really did value. That's for some of you, not for everybody. Sorry, just cleansing the space. Again, also some of you may need to really like cleanse your energy, you know, cleanse, spiritual cleanse. So you can do that by having or giving yourself a spiritual bath. How I normally do it is I either use rosemary, so you boil, because it depends. If you're having a shower, you'd want to, you know, use salt, probably like put salt in your shower gel and just like rub it on you. Salt is a really good energetic cleanser. If you have a bathtub, you can use rosemary, you know, just put it in the hot water and just sit there. You can also use sage. Sage is always a good option. So I'm just feeling there are residual energies that, you know, you've either been holding on to, or repressed feelings as well. Um, for some of you, there are some of you whose throat chakras also need some cleansing, because, you know, there's probably some truth that you've been wanting to release but haven't, well, have been putting it off is what I'm hearing. Not haven't, you do want to release it, but you've been putting it off for some reason. Alrighty. So just take the messages as they fit. I'm reading for so many Aquariuses, and I'm reading for the Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Jupiter, and Stellium, and North Node. And, you know, this can also apply to wherever you may have strong placements of Aquarius in your chart. So just take what resonates and leave what doesn't. Alrighty, so getting straight into your energies. At the back of the deck, we have the Eight of Wands. So this is exactly what I was saying. Either you want to communicate, you know, something to someone, send a passionate message to somebody, you know, with that song, Give Me One More Night. So for me, how I took that is asking for another chance, or somebody may be wanting to ask you for another chance, you know, to be in your life in some sort of way. But it's definitely a passionate message. This is somebody who is passionate about you, or you them, or it could be mutual as well. Now, this could also be a passionate type of message in form of, you know, your spirit guides, your angels, or God, you know, source, spirit, universe as well, trying to communicate something to you in your dreams. So I would recommend starting a dream journal. Just write down your dreams. As much as you can. You know, sometimes we don't remember our dreams, and sometimes we do. So I would recommend writing down what your dreams are, because there are messages there for you. Alrighty, guys. Let's see what's going on. So this first card is your past energy. This is the energy, you know, that you've been working with, that is, you know, coming to an end as May comes to an end, going into June, and it's the Lovers card. Now, the Lovers is a major arcana of the sign of Gemini. Now, this could mean quite a lot of things, so I'm just going to say what's coming out for me, for you guys in particular. Now, I feel like there may have been a love situation, and by love situation I mean you may have you know, fallen in love with somebody, or somebody may have fallen in love with you. Now, this may be the number 6 is over here, so I feel like this may be coming into fruition, like the admittance of this may be coming into fruition in the month of June, but it doesn't have to be. For others of you, I feel like, excuse me, yes, you see your throat chakra is blocked, so I'm going to put a meditation down below for you guys to do that. Another way for you to unblock your throat chakra, you can wear a lot of blue, or eat blue foods like blueberry, or you could just speak your truth. Plain and simple, guys. Just speak your truth. Anyway, going back into the card, the Lover's card, I feel like a lot of you have been doing a lot of self-work, self-analysis, really understanding the parts that make up you, i.e. understanding your higher self and understanding your lower self. Ooh, lower shelf. Maybe there's something on a lower shelf that needs to be understood. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know where that came from. Lower self. You have been understanding your lower self and your higher self, and you have come to this knowledge that you cannot be a full, you cannot be fully balanced in self if you do not embrace both sides and balance both sides. Because you see, if you take one and elevate it over the other, then the other will always struggle for dominance. So, for example, you see this next card here is the Nine of Swords. So I feel like, you see, when you are not in balance, then you bring anxiety to self, because the lower self is like, why am I being left out? You know what I mean? Or the divine masculine and feminine. This is yin and yang energy. So this could be you just basically healing your divine masculine, healing your divine feminine. This is your past energy, so it's coming to an end, with the month of May closing soon. And because now you have healed those parts of you, you are now attracting people, places, and things that are meant for you, that are now meant for this new wholeness that you are. I hope I'm making sense. So this can be in terms of love. You may have manifested your divine counterpart. It could be also in terms of work. You may have manifested a work partner for life, a business partner. So just apply it where it fits. Oh, one more thing before I continue. Because of the sun here, in this card, I am feeling this is something that really makes you happy, and really brings out the best in you. For others of you, you may be dealing with a Leo, or you may have Leo in your chart as well. Alrighty, so moving on to your present energies in June. Which sign got this too? I think it was Capricorn. So some of you may have Capricorn in your chart. You can go and check out their video. It's up on the June playlist. The Nine of Swords is air energy. So this could be you too, because it's Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy. This is you just, letting your thoughts, not necessarily letting them, but in the month of June, you're going to be facing trials in terms of keeping your thoughts in control. You know what I mean? Realizing that your thoughts do not control you, but you control your thoughts. Now this card could go either way. So this, depending on how you decide to navigate your thought processes, and the voices that keep coming in your head to tell you you're not good enough, or make you unsure of making certain moves, you need to realize that a thought is just a thought, and it only becomes real when you add feeling to it. A thought is only a thought, but only becomes real when you add feeling to it. So I would recommend meditating. This has helped me a lot, especially with dealing with such type of anxiety or worry, or thoughts just clouding my head, and really making me feel stuck in some sort of way. So just take time out to heal, take time out for yourself to meditate, and realize, like when I am teaching my meditation classes, I ask my students to just view the thoughts like a movie reel. You know what I mean? So if a thought comes into your mind, you view it, acknowledge this is a thought, you know? So for example, if you start thinking about somebody and you're meditating, you label the thought. So you label the thought person, or you label the thought emotion, or you label just label the thought for what it is, watch it pass by in your mind, and then let it go. Because that is the only way you keep yourself A, sane, and B, in control of your thoughts and emotions. Alrighty, so that is there. For others of you, you may just be anxious about a love situation. So maybe, you realize that you are in love with somebody and it's making you anxious. Like you've probably never experienced this before, and you don't know what to do. You feel like you're gonna mess up. Um, yeah, but then again, just go back to the advice that I have given you. Just label the thoughts as they are. Because for most of you, what I'm getting with this Nine of Swords card is that most of the thoughts that are coming into your head haven't even happened. There are possibilities like, what if this happens? What if this? What if that? So you need to be really intentional with your thought processes, because they may end up manifesting. You know what I mean? Alrighty, so for hidden influences at work, we have the Two of Swords. Now, the Two of Swords is still air energy. This is some of you, feeling like you're at a crossroads, but some of you may not even know that this is what is happening because of said anxiety. So there may be so many thoughts going through in your head. You have the truth, um, in your hands, but you choose not to see it, or you choose not to make a decision. For some of you, you may have to make a decision between two options. Now, this can be with regards to any aspect of your life, but then maybe you choose to blind yourself to the fact that you have to make a choice, either because you don't want to hurt anybody, or necessarily yourself, like you don't want to make the wrong choice. For some of you, I'm getting you may not necessarily fully trust yourself with making a decision because of your past mistakes. But what I'm being guided to tell you is that deep down, if you take the time to meditate, you know what the truth is, and you know what is best for you in a certain situation. So do not procrastinate, because if you do procrastinate on making this choice, it may be to your detriment. So take your time, yes, but do not procrastinate, and trust yourself, trust your gut, listen to your intuition, and you'll be just fine. Now, for the how people around you view you and your energy this June, we have the Three of Wands. So the Three of Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. You may be dealing with people with this in their chart, or you may have it in your chart, or you may just be embodying fire sign energy. Now, this is you having, laid down plans, with regards to a passion project of yours, and you're just waiting for the fruits of your labor to come through. So people are realizing that you are waiting for something in particular, or excuse me, I feel like this waiting has to do with the truth that you are not choosing to speak, because my throat keeps closing up. Yeah, so Aquarius, my advice to you is, you know, I'm hearing this song, I don't wanna wait in vain for your love. So I feel like some Some of you are scared of communicating something, but then at the same time, you're waiting for a sign, for something. And what I'm being led to tell you is that this sign will only come to you if you have taken action. You cannot wait for example, you can't wait for like money to come into your business if you don't do anything about it. You know what I mean? Or you can't wait for like a job to come to you if you're just waiting. There's something about like just waiting for something. And something stable, something that's going to lead to your stability and that you're passionate about. You've made the plans, um, but it's about taking the action now. So taking a more active as opposed to passive kind of approach to this. Yeah, don't overthink, because I'm also feeling the tendency to just like overthink. Yeah, Aquarius, your energy is quite heavy. I can feel like it's a big decision because my head is just like spinning. Um, and I feel like it's because it's overthinking. Like for some reason, I'm feeling the need to overthink my words. Um, Now, for your energy, your main type of energy, this is your main energy. Of course, you're going to experience many energies in June, but this is just your main energy that you are embracing in June. And this is your energy. The Fool card is also Aries energy, so some of you may have Aries in your chart. Now, this is about starting afresh. This is about taking a risk, deciding to jump off the cliff and trusting that angels are gonna catch you. You know what I mean? This is you deciding to go on a road that you've never gone down before. You know, yeah, just saying F it and let's do it. And I really love that energy for you, because that means that you have decided to, you know, um, you have decided to break the status quo, because a lot of people just view you as somebody who just waits for something, excuse me, waits for something to happen instead of doing it. That's how people view you. It doesn't necessarily mean that that's what's happening in your life. You know what I mean? Like, someone may view you like sitting at a bus stop waiting, and they don't know what you're waiting for, but then because of how it looks, then they judge you as that. You get what I mean? But this is beautiful, because this is what you're actually doing. You are deciding to start afresh. You are deciding to be loyal to yourself, be loyal to whoever you love, and just go for it. So, whichever area of your life this applies, this is you deciding to take that risk and start anew, start afresh. Now, for your advice and opportunities in June, we have the Ace of Cups. Now, the Ace of Cups is my Archangel Gabriel card, mostly because this is, you know, self-love. This is unconditional love. It's also my agape card. So this is you, as I said in the beginning, with the lovers card, you are working on uniting the facets of self in order to come into full realization of self, in order to fully love yourself. Because I'm getting, for some of you, you know you have been unlearning what you were taught during childhood about love, and just teaching yourself what love means, and discovering an unconditional love that never ends. You know what I mean? Like, your cup overflows, your cup overflows. um, this is also an offer of love. So because it's in your opportunities position, I feel like some of you may be deciding to offer your cup of love to somebody that you really do care about. As I said in the beginning, some of you have realized you're falling in love. Um, Now, for others of you, this may be somebody who is offering you this cup of love. This is this is Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio type of energy. They may have Aries in their chart as well, because for some reason I keep saying Aries. Yeah. Now, with this, I also feel like you are tapping into the wells within yourself in which you did not realize you had. Now, Aquarius, we both know you are quite detached. You don't really like to show your emotions that much. But some of you, I'm getting, either you could be have Aquarius, Pisces. You may have Wow, I'm just stumbling over my words. So maybe somebody is maybe you are thinking of communicating with someone, but they make you so nervous, like you can't put your words together. um, you can't seem to piece words together, you keep stumbling over your words, or this is vice versa. For others of you, you may be an Aquarius, Pisces cusper, or you may have Pisces, Cancer, or Scorpio in your chart. uh, yeah, that's what I'm feeling with this, guys. Alrighty, so let's jump into your oracle messages. And then I think you may also have Sagittarius in your chart, because I've been led to read some questions from a book that I'm working on. So we go and pick. Okay, there are many cards here, but I'm being told to just pick them for you. Alrighty, so your messages for June, we have read between the lines. We have stay woke. These are quite direct. Apply them where they fit. Pay attention. Okay, because pay attention came, it means like there is something you are really not trying to, pay attention to. Maybe you're trying to distract yourself from something. We have divine feminine, so you may be the divine feminine. You may be in this divine counterpart relationship, or you may be a male who has finally healed their divine feminine and is now attracting their divine counterpart in terms of a feminine, into reality. Yes. Wow, guys, your energy is quite heavy. Alrighty, so I'm gonna pick a number and a letter. So let's see. We have letter I and number what? Number 11. So you may be seeing a lot of 1111, like when you look at the time, um, or the number 11 may just be significant to you in some way. So let's look at number 11. Alrighty, so number 11 is wisdom. It's better to know some of the questions than all of the answers. That's the opening quote. I'll repeat it. Wisdom. It's better to know some of the questions than all of the answers. Wow, okay, so there's no letter I in wisdom, so I'm gonna pick another letter. Let's see. So think about that. That's probably, oops, that's a number. That's probably, what you need to communicate to yourself. J? There's no J here. One more. Okay, we have letter C. I have C here. So, do I let my ego get in the way of how I see, listen to, and value other people? Do I let my ego get in the way of how I see, listen to, and value other people? Alrighty. So, for some reason, I'm being led to read one more for you, and it's letter F. Is questioning myself, other people, and the world a big part of my life? Why is it, and why not? Is questioning myself, other people, and the world a big part of my life? Why and why not? So that's something for you to ponder about as we get into June. I really hope you did enjoy your energy reading for June. If so, please drop a like, share, and subscribe. And remember, if you'd like to book any of our services, the link to the website is down below. Sending you all of the love and all of the light. Namaste.